Well, welcome back to part 2 of the Virginia Bushcrafter experiment with sleeping in a sleeping in a tent for 2 nights. So I am starting the second night today, and there's always ways to improve. Just off the cuff, one of the things that I'm going to do tonight, instead of sleeping in a military bivvy sack or bivvy bag, I'm just going to sleep in a regular bivvy bag with the wool blanket. Also, with the phone chargers or the battery solar pack chargers, I had them out for the better part of the day, and we really did not get that much sun, so they did not fully charge up. Two of them are 8 milliamps and one is 10 milliamps. However, they are being charged indoors right now. So what does that tell me? That I need a stronger recharging system. At a minimum, I think a 25 milliamp would be sufficient. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about, or what do you know about a 25 milliamp solar battery charger? So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to get started on a dinner first, and again, as you can see, the sun is not shining, but again, here is a view of the shelter once again. And I would not expect anything to have changed, other than I am expecting, or it looks like we're going to get some rain today. But into my living area, again, what I have is items for cooking, and I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to go and collect the dinner, and I'm going to get some dinner started before the rain comes. Be right back with you. All right guys, we all know how important the breakfast, lunch, and dinner is. So today I'm having a light dinner, and this dinner is going to consist of sauteed vegetables, which will be cabbage, broccoli, onion, green pepper, garlic, and onion. And for substance will be ramen noodles. However, I will not be utilizing the salt package that is in there. I will be using in its place lemon pepper supreme, along with turmeric, and oregano. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn on the stove, put some oil in it, all right, we're going to let that get hot, and then we're going to put the vegetables. They will be sauteed. Okay, the vegetables have been sauteed, I am now waiting on the water to boil for the ramen noodles. And guys, once again, this is just a light meal for me. I'm basically maybe a one meal person a day, and just getting ready to have breakfast again. Have dinner again. Outdoors, practicing, staying in a tent for 2 nights. The first night was enjoyable. Again, there are small changes that I will make, but I must say the difference is staying in this tent and listening to the trucks on the highway was different from staying in the bush listening to a nice crackling and popping fire. But it's all good. It's all well expected of each aspect. So I'm going to go ahead and continue preparing my meal, and when it's ready, we'll come back and talk some more about bushcrafting, prepping, survival skills, as well as camping. Alright guys, this is the final product. Again, ramen noodles with cabbage, broccoli, carrots, onions, garlic, lemon and pepper, turmeric, and oregano. And what's about to get added are the jalapenos. Okay, we are ready, along with my favorite water, pina colada, which is almost as good as my aloe water. So guys, I'm getting ready to eat. We're gonna come back and get back together after I eat, and hopefully we will get some rain, because it will be great to try out the tent in the rain. It is time for popcorn. I'm gonna let the the oil get warm, and then I'm going to toss some popcorn in and sit back and relax. After I have the popcorn, I'll make some coffee. What I did notice, man, these appliances heat up really quick. So let me turn this down. Turn it to its minimum. And when the popcorn is finished, we will be back. Well guys, the popcorn cooked relatively really fast. So not much to this, just enough to satisfy my taste. Hey guys, again, this is great learning and practice. This cooks very fast using this type of cookware. So I know now this is probably not the best option of cookware for this popcorn and this combination of cookware and this. So anyway guys, it's just learning and practicing. So let's just see how it tastes. Tastes like popcorn to me. All right, guys. I'm gonna enjoy this, and we'll be back shortly. Yep, I am back with my very, very strong coffee. That's just the way I like it. No cream, no sugar. Doesn't get any better than that. Cowboy coffee. Or if you want to, you can call it Mississippi Mud. It's all the same. It's great. It got a kick too. Alrighty. So I'll come back to you guys once I get into the tent, or when it's dark, or something exciting is going to go on. Hey YouTubers, how's everyone doing? Hey, I'm just lying in the tent, slightly raining, which I somewhat had looked forward to just test out the tent. Just letting you guys know that practicing in a tent and getting ready for a major event is very beneficial, because you want to test out your gear before you get to wherever you're going to utilize it. So this is one of my main practices, is just testing out gear, making sure that I can utilize the gear as its intended use and to its fullest. So again, I've slept under tarps many times. It's gonna be really within a year or so, first time sleeping in a tent, and I slept in it last night. It was very comfortable. Just you get the unexpected things that you're not used to, as far as road noise, hearing cars and trucks
in our size.
On the
Perfect.
On the highway and so forth. But that's just something you get used to, because every environment is going to be different. So I'm just here chilling out right now. I cooked me a meal, had me some coffee, looked at a couple of lives, a couple other videos, and again, my intent was just to continue to learn and so forth. So I'm gonna do that for a little while longer, just relaxing. But I encourage everyone, use your gear before you really have to use it. Gear is so important. It's a necessity. Having gear stockpile is one thing, but actually utilizing that gear is another. So guys, get out, use your gear, have some fun with it, enjoy it, because remember, after all, you paid for it. So just try it out and see what happens. So if any of you guys have any gear that you have not used before and you just decided to use it, hey, leave a comment and let me know how it works. I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts. I'm always welcome to your advice, comments, and so forth, because it helps me learn and it helps me share out information to other individuals. All right, guys, so I'll continue to rest here, watch some videos, and I'll be back with you. Hey guys, just want to tell you real quick. Again, the benefit of testing out your gear before it is really necessary. I decided to try a Bivvy sack that holds 2 people, which is this orange one. And as you can see, it is Mylar, as opposed to the one I slept in last night, which is the military Bivvy sack that is Mylar. Now, what is the difference between the two? Well, one of them is for one person, military Bivvy bag or Bivvy sack, and this orange one that I'm in is much thinner, but it is Mylar, but it is for 2 people, so it is much easier to move around in and maneuver and so forth. So that's what I've just found out just waking up again. I think it's like 10:44 Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, I've just been snoozing, napping, and so forth. But yeah, guys, it's very important to test out that gear before using it. I just found out this thin Bivvy bag or emergency blanket, or it's actually a Bivvy bag, is very, very good because it is for 2 people, and it keeps the heat in just as well as the military Bivvy sack. So I'll get back to you guys on my next break. As you can see, all the stuff that's in my tent, light there, light here, which I don't need all of them. I can turn this one off, and this one light still gives me plenty of light. All right, I'll see you guys on my next break. Hey guys, well, I'm just here comfortably in this tent, and I'm getting a true test as I wanted to, because it's raining cats and dogs, and I'm just as comfortable as can be in this tent. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain, but this is what I wanted to test it. So I'm still going to put some seam seal on it, but I know I will be very comfortable for 2 nights or 3 nights in this tent. But I just wanted to come on here and see if you guys can hear the rain, and let you know that I'm here. It's still roomy. I'm trying another Bivvy sack, which is really good because it's for 2 people. But yeah, this is great. And if I open the window portion, of course you won't be able to see any rain, but you may hear it better. I'm not sure, but I'm going to lie back down and just enjoy the music of the rain. Hey, good morning, YouTubers. Well, my 2-night or 2-day test is about to come to a close, but I wanted to give you a quick review. Again, I am in a 3-person dome tent that is 7 by 7 and 3.5 feet, just a little bit over 3.5 feet in height. And underneath the tent itself is a painter's cloth, very thick plastic. I doubled it up twice. I set the tent up on top of it to even protect more so the flooring of the tent. I have in here again 2 bedrolls. As you can see, there's one. Here's the other. And I'm glad I did. I never carried 2 bedrolls, but I wanted to try each one out. And for a tent purpose, 2 bedrolls are the minimum that I would personally use, because it allows me to just stretch out and roll over. Whereas in a tarp, I only use 1 bedroll, because my objective in the tarp or under the tarp is to stay within 3 feet of the fire. I did try the first night a military bivvy sack. It works well, and that is one that I would take into the bush, because it is for 1 person, and having a bedroll and this bivvy sack and being 3 feet away from the fire is more than sufficient, as well as having a merino wood blanket. Now, last night I did not use the military bivvy sack. I used an emergency bivvy sack, and this again, this is good for 2 people, and it worked very well because I was able to just move as freely as I would like. And of course, I have a jacket that there was no need to wear this last night. So again, this is just a pillow that I use when I hunt. It helps with the heat. And this is just something I take into the bush to put my knees on and so forth. But it's a thermal seat. But both of these are okay. If I was going to do a long-term stay, I would definitely get a pillow. So for my pillow, I use this item, and I rolled my jacket up, and that was my pillow. So all in all, it went well. Of course, I have the headlamp here, and another lamp here, which I didn't have to use all of those. I even brought an extra candle if I decided to sit outside or under my deck, which I did not utilize. Of course, this is the Camillus knife that I use for processing my food, because again, it doesn't have a patina on it, so it's good for preparing food as well as hunting, bushcrafting, etc., etc. And of course, during the middle of the night, we all enjoy some type of snack. And I always keep sufficient water on me. Even though I'm at my residence, I want water with me out here. And this is the stove that I used. I'm going to use it shortly to make pancakes. This is just extra lights and batteries, a cover to one of the bivvies, GoPro set. So now, the biggest issue that I have, well, it won't be an issue because I will correct it, is the my charging equipment. This is an 8,000 milliamp battery solar pack, and I have another one, 2 of them indoors charging. After I used those the first night, I set them out the next day. Well, I set them out that day to recharge from the sun. What I found out, it takes much longer to fully charge them than I anticipated, so I ended up charging them in my residence. So what I have learned with the 8,000 milliamps is that they are for short-term use. Now, I take them into the bush with me all the time. and I'm very conservative with using my battery packs in the bush. So they will work well out there. But if I'm going to be with a group for 3 days, I think I am going to acquire at least a 25,000 milliamp solar battery charger. So that's one of the things on my list, as well as seam seal and a canvas needle or cell needle. And I think I will be pretty well set. But this was quite enjoyable. Again, guys, as they say, test your gear before you actually use it. I would have just setting up the tarp, you just assume that it's easy, and it is. Once you really set it up, you see it's very easy. Learning to adjust in such small quarters, whereas when I'm in the bush under tarp, I can just get up and walk around. Whereas in the tent, yes, you have to be careful. You have to unzip this, unzip that, walk, do what you have to do. Being very careful not to puncture anything, which in my backyard I won't. But yeah, this is just the inside of it again. So when I go to the bug out, I will be utilizing this blanket, this bivvy sack. I don't think I'm going to take this because, again, I like the freedom or the space that this provides. I'm definitely taking 2 bedrolls. Also, this one is thicker than this one, but this is the one I've taken to the bush. It's been working well for over a year. I have not taken this one into the bush, but I've used it once at a family meetup, and it was okay. And I always have my little walking shoes around camp. I would have boots elsewhere. My little rag here. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you and tell you about my experience in preparing for a meetup June 2nd through the 4th in Ohio, hosted by Vision Preparedness. Also, there will be another meetup in Rogersville, Tennessee in October, hosted by My Mother Sparks. And I am looking forward to both of the meetups, and I hope to see you guys there as well. So what I'm getting ready to do now is make me breakfast. I'm getting ready to utilize this again, and one of the purpose of utilizing this is to see how much time I'm going to get out of the fuel. So because I'm not going to take the fuel indoors, if necessary, I'll just take the apparatus inside and leave this in my garage or outside. But I plan on using this until it is empty, just to see how many the estimated time that it will provide fuel. All right, guys, so I'll see you at my breakfast table. Yes, pancakes for breakfast. As you can see, they cook kind of quick in this pan. Here are 2 waiting for me. So, just to show you that it is again practicing with your equipment. So I will see you at breakfast time. Alright, guys, that is going to be the breakfast: pancakes, coffee, and a grapefruit. It's quite an experience cooking on this. Cooks rather fast, but hey, that's fine. Again, I want to see how long the butane canister will last. So guys, it is time for my breakfast. Again, pancakes, coffee, and a grapefruit. A grapefruit and my strong coffee. So guys, this is the boost that I needed. Some carbs in me, some good pancakes. By the way, I always put ground cinnamon in my pancakes. And to top it off with some good caffeine and some good fruit, I would then be ready to clear out my tent, take the tent down, disassemble it, and I'll see you then. So let me enjoy the grapefruit and coffee, and of course, you know, I will be thinking about what can I do to improve this. All right, guys. All right, guys, we are back to normal. The tent is gone. As we do in the bush, we always want to try to leave the area as it was when we got there. So, with the only exception, since this is my backyard, I am leaving this somewhat table or practice stump. I will be utilizing this evening because I do not want to take it inside. And my fire pit will remain out here. But this is it until I am back in the bush, which will be this weekend. So guys, again, this was in preparation for an event held by Vision, that will be held by Vision Preparedness, June 2nd through the 4th in Ohio. You can go to his channel and get all the information. And then I'm going to be looking forward to another event held in Rogersville, Tennessee, hosted by my mother Sparks. So I hope to see you guys at both of these events. But in the meantime, I'll be seeing you all in the bush. This is the Virginia Bushcrafter signing out. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.